Your daddy ever tell how I come to be working in this here house?" Abeona shrugged. "No, course not. That was him always, not saying nobody's business. Not asking for no reward, doing good just because. Well, I tell you, I ain't never think I'd get my own sharecropper shack, let alone live in a house like this." Uncle George emptied his second glass and poured a third, loosened his tie before continuing. "I'm going to tell you something I never told but one other person. Wouldn't never think of telling you this, but you so twisted about your daddy you need some perspective. Had it good all these years. You don't know what it's like out there. Everybody ain't got a Mr. Brown. Folks struggle just to eat." Uncle George leaned back in his chair. "Still remember my first day. Your daddy asked how old I was. No earthly idea. Asked me when I celebrate my birthday. Said I ain't never had a birthday before. No birthday, he said. Well, that ain't right at all." Uncle George grinned big. He extended a weathered hand across the table and placed it gently atop Abena's. "And you know what he and your mama did? They made me a cake with candles that very night. Ate off a fancy china, too." "I didn't know that." Uncle George closed his eyes and with a lip smack tasted the memory. Best I ever had." Abeona relaxed her shoulders and tasted her lemonade. "You know I was a slave." Old man leaned forward. "Born and raised, but I wasn't no field hand. Not always. Oh, I put in my time, though. Work sun up to sundown with one mind. Stay on the driver's good side. You ain't want to cross the boss, no, sir. Drivers is sneaky as snakes and ornery as a hungry hog."
"What's a driver?"
"Responsible for production. That means bodies. And if them slaves get to laying about and dragging feet, it means less production. Less production mean less money for plantations. Less money for the owner mean trouble for the overseer. Trouble for the overseer mean trouble for the driver. Trouble for the driver mean trouble for the slaves. We all connected. Some folks just can't see that." Uncle George hummed regretfully. "One big circle of men getting whipped one way or t'other. Well, I worked good and listened good, and after a while a funny little white fella named Boss Henry, he put me on as a driver. Boss Henry say, 'Georgie boy, you make them no-goods work, and I give you some of that good food from the big house and a jug of whiskey every Saturday.' I worked 'em hard, but I never laid a hand on one for the grip or when they was ill from heat. I showed respect, and gratitude was repaid. Mostly.